Thank you, Jason. Now, I know a lot of you are already thinking about New Year's and resolutions to save money, buy a home, get a new job, but the big one for a whole lot of you is losing weight. Joining me right now is Beth Crumbine. She's a health coach with BethLeahNutrition.com. And Beth, this is a tough one. That is a tough resolution.
It is.
Yeah.
And during the holidays, during Christmas, you may have indulged a little bit too much, may have a few too many eggnogs.
Right.
And the typical reaction is that you eat as much as you can this next week until the New Year's, when you make a New Year's resolution to eat perfectly 99% of the time, to go to the gym 5 days a week. But the truth of the matter is that 95% of diets fail, and only 8% of people actually keep their New Year's resolution.
Why is that? Why is it so hard to keep that resolution in particular?
Well, first you have to focus on your mindset. So instead of having this all or nothing mindset, have an 80-20 mindset. This isn't the last time during the year you're going to be able to eat some of your favorite foods. Eat 80% of the time healthy, and then 20% of the time live a little.
So again, it's all about portion control. You have to do it, you can't just take everything away, but you can't eat everything you want either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I love to tell my clients, just eat real food, jerf. Read the label. If there's something you can't pronounce, throw it out. If it's something your great-grandmother would have never eaten, throw it out. Shop around the perimeter of the grocery store, because that's where all the whole foods are.
Okay.
So that's a really great
And we
tactic.
actually did a story earlier this morning, Good Morning Tri-State. We were talking about how milk was at the top of the list of foods to really try to avoid, whole milk in particular. So there are foods that you really have to read those labels and find out what is the fat content, what is the calorie content, I would suppose.
Yes, and all of our bodies are different. So whole milk might work for someone and not for another person. It's really good to experiment and see what's working for you.
Now, what about snack foods? Because I know here at the news station, sometimes you're on the road and you really don't have any time to kind of stop and take a break and eat healthy all the time. But, I mean, are there things that we can snack on that might be healthier than others?
Oh, definitely. Avoid the vending machines, obviously. I know it's really convenient, but just planning a little bit ahead, meal prepping. I love meal prepping. For example, I brought some things. There's some bananas, some little packets of peanut butter or almond butter, some raw cashews, avocados. You can put a little pink Himalayan salt on there. And Lara bars are definitely my favorite.
Oh, you like those? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You'll have to. I can't do those kinds of bars, but maybe you can give me one that I like.
These are really good compared to a lot of the others. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good to say in the first couple weeks. But how do you get past January, and then you get into February, you know what's in February, Valentine's Day.
Oh, definitely.
So if your boo has flown the coop recently and you're all depressed,
Yep.
2 bacon double cheeseburgers might be better than 1. So how do you just keep it going?
Well, think of it more like a marathon, not a sprint. So you're going to mess up, and when you mess up, learn how you could have handled it better the next time. So if you are sad and you tend to eat a pint of ice cream, maybe you'll go on a run and then eat half a pint of ice cream instead.
Okay.
So just kind of learn. It's a process. Don't be hard on yourself when you mess up. Forgive yourself and do better the next time. Just a little bit better makes for consistent change.
Well, obviously, you're in great shape, so she is definitely the person to listen to as far as advice about eating right. And you can do that by logging onto your website. Again, it is, give it to us.
BethLeahNutrition.com. And I
right.
have a free meal prep guide there if you're interested in doing that for the new year.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course,
you.
again, you can log onto that website to get much more advice.